And then of course, credit to Ancelotti, he made like serious substitutions.
Zuu,
Like,
Zuu.
yeah, he raised the eyebrow. He said,
Sulia.
All right, guys. On our last episode, we asked a question that Real Madrid are unstoppable force. This is the part 2 of it. And guys, we are in there. I'm Selwyn Saki. My new moniker is playmaker, but now I'm the Makalele role.
That's a protector.
Yes,
That's right.
In the middle, handling all the things. Yeah, so I'm here with Zuu and Joe Laud, and we are in there, guys. At Real Madrid, an unstoppable force.
I mean, there's not too much to say. They showed it to us. They showed it to us.
Last week, what did I say? You think you have them. Like, you think that, oh, yes, finally, we've got these guys.
Yeah.
And guess who fucking pops up? Joselu. With 2 goals.
Like, what are you telling me?
They say, can you do it on a cold, windy night in Stoke? Can you do it on the biggest stage? The Champions League semi-final, when your team is down and they bring you onto the pitch.
It's crazy.
What are you going to do?
It's crazy.
Joselu.
Like, for me, it's a great story because he's a Madrid boy. You know, like he was in Castilla. He couldn't make it in the first team, so he went on a long journey, bro. He went to so many teams in Spain and outside of Spain. Like you said, Stoke and everything. Stoke City, that's crazy. So from Stoke City, you end up back at Madrid and you score in the semi-final of the Champions League.
2 goals, no 1, 2. Clutch.
Insane.
It's a fantastic story because if you look at where he's come from, he spoke a Real Madrid player from Castilla. Then he went all back to Celta Vigo on loan, back to Castilla. Then he went to Germany, Hoffenheim. In 2012, 2013. I went to Frankfurt. From Frankfurt, back to Hoffenheim, to Hanover, Stoke, Deportivo, Stoke again, to Newcastle, Alaves, Espanyol, and now to Real Madrid.
Wow. And even the Real Madrid, he's on loan from Espanyol. And the fans didn't like when they loaned him. Like, bro, what's this?
Even at the beginning of the season.
Yeah, because like we are leaving. We just got rid of Benzema. This is the guy you're bringing.
No way.
So they're like, what's going on here? So for him, it's amazing. Like, he's beating all the odds.
And the results of the answers to give those fans now is what he has given them. Because I think such a player, look at the clubs that he's been to. From the Stokes, the Celta Vigos, the La Coruña, Hoffenheim. These are Hanover. These are clubs that are struggling all the time.
Yeah.
So he understands moments like this where you are down by a goal and how to come back and get. Naturally, he's a poacher.
Yeah.
So if you look at the nature of all the goals that he scored, he was ready. Who would think
you saw Neuer?
Who would think that Neuer was going to bring the ball?
He was right there.
He was there
before the ball even fell down.
And that comes from the journey that he's been to, from going to all these clubs, struggling and all the years. He's always hungry. He's always ready to score. And the second one, the winner. If such balls, even though it's just unique, but certain strikers miss that all the time.
Because the way Rudiger passed the ball, he just played it to. He didn't think about, let me make it easier for this guy. He just hits across. But Joselu's
body shape was ready, everything. He just had to tap into the empty net.
Like, it's actually a harder finish than it
was. It is.
And you see how fast the ball was.
He just fits the ball in.
It is.
It's such a hard goal.
And that comes from the journey that he's been through. He's ready for all these
so many
moments.
guys would have put it over.
A lot of players.
Dawizi and Nicolas Jackson, those guys.
This is similar to Yakubu.
Even better players can miss.
Yakubu Agbeni's chance in the World Cup. These are things like this. But he was ready.
And the moment. It's not only about the chance. You have to be ready.
Moment.
Exactly.
The body shape, everything. Because the moment you miss one, he can even kick it back to where the guys.
And it was very fast. Rudiger, shout out to that man.
Wild, bro. Center back on the left wing.
Putting a crossing at the time.
That guy
is a crazy game. But let's try and get into the game a bit better.
Yes.
So we're coming back from the first leg. It was 2-2 from Munich.
Go on.
So second leg in Madrid. First half was like, I think Madrid applied most of the pressure. But Neuer was in his bag, you know, like he really played well. Aside from the mistake, he played well today. He did a lot of. I remember it was almost a triple save. One way,
Rodrigo.
He saved it from Vini, hit the bar, came back to Rodrigo. He saved it.
Neuer had a good moment.
He actually had a
like fine wine. I think goalkeepers. That's something
for goalkeepers. As they grow,
They get a lot more experience because he's
coming from an injury too.
Yeah, exactly. Ski injury, something like that.
He was out for a year.
Yeah.
And so for me, that's in my opinion, the best keeper of all time is Manuel Neuer. So I was very happy to see him putting in that performance. But yeah, Vinicius especially was applying crazy pressure.
He's getting Ballon d'Or shots now.
Yeah, like if they
because
win
the way he has played this season.
Last week we spoke about his maturity.
Yeah,
this game is
if they win the Champions League, he's won the league already. If they go and win Copa America, he can easily win the Ballon d'Or.
I mean, but Bellingham is also in there, you know. If they do have a good Euros, if they win the Champions League too.
So there's a lot of people who could win the Champions League from Real Madrid. Yeah,
Charlie, this team
as always. But yeah, so back into the game. I think in the first half, Bayern had maybe 1 or 2 chances.
Gnabry
chance, and then Kane had his volley. But unfortunately, it went in 0-0.
Yeah, and there was a substitution in the second half from our own Ghana man, kind of.
No, that was in the first half.
No, I'm talking about. You're talking about Gnabry's sub.
Yeah.
I was talking about Alfonso getting subbed in the second half.
No, Alfonso came off for Gnabry.
Okay, really?
Yeah.
So in first half, Alfonso came on for Gnabry. But in the second half,
that's when
he scored such an amazing goal.
I mean, counter attack.
I think there was a message from Tuchel because a lot of attacks were coming from the side when he came on.
I mean, I think from looking at the game, that out of the 2 fullbacks, I think our side is probably weaker. He doesn't have the pace to keep up with. And Davies is fast, bro. He's fast.
Does it get faster? Maybe Walker. Just 1 or 2 people.
I think Davies, he's a left footer, right?
He's left footed,
So with a goal, I don't think Rudiger
didn't expect him to cut in at all. So he cuts in. Even when he cuts in, it's like, Charlie, what are you doing?
Yeah, you saw
the bend, bro.
Bro, what's a finish?
It was like that was his rifle, but no. He actually hit it very well with this week off.
Yeah, in that moment, I was like, could this be, like, is it happening? Because Bayern had been defending well. So I was like, could this be happening? But then Madrid started to turn the screw.
And one thing that I noticed is that after the goal, you could see the body language of Madrid players. Really, everybody was down. So I was like, maybe today Madrid are going to be
Today might be the day, yeah.
But no.
But I think, honestly, it started with Vini. And then, of course, credit to Ancelotti. He made, like, serious substitutions.
Zuu.
Yeah, he raised the eyebrow.
Before we get there, we have to talk about Thomas
Tuchel. Yeah.
Substituting Harry Kane for Zoo's favorite player.
Promoting. Well, to be fair to him, I saw some tweets where they were saying Harry Kane had like a muscle strain or something like that. So if that's what's true, then you can kind of understand it. But I feel like if Harry Kane is on one leg, keep him on the pitch, bro. Keep that man on the pitch.
Because he wasn't having a bad moment. He was playing well.
44 goals.
Some of the counters were through him and all that.
Because he assisted Davies and things. Like, Harry Kane is Harry Kane. So, they went into, towards the end of the second half, Vinicius started moving to Kimmich. Oh my God.
Yeah, he destroyed
He
Kimmich.
was really worried. I think that's one of the reasons why Tuchel started making those defensive subs, because he brought in Kim Min-jae. And then he brought in another defender when he took off. I don't remember, but like eventually they moved to like a three center back, formation. And at times it was even 6 at the back. I was like, yo, this guy took Kellyman and around football. Hey, that guy. But he took the around too far. He took up Musiala, took up Kane.
For Choupo-Moting.
Yeah, for Choupo.
I'm not over that one yet.
Yeah, it's a crazy sub.
I'm not saying that's why they scored them back.
Yeah. You see, but that's the way football is, yeah. If he had gone, if they had succeeded in keeping Madrid, it would be like,
Choupo-Moting, wow, what a good
exactly.
sub.
Exactly. That's just football, Charlie. Yeah. So, unfortunately for them, and unfortunately for Neuer, after such a good game, such a good 2 legs, honestly, he really was back in form.
Can you even call that a mistake? Because, like,
it just happened.
It was
so
a powerful shot. Yeah. He tried to parry it. And then Joselu,
the ball bounced.
The ball bounced. And it's like he tried to catch it, and at the same time he realized that he couldn't catch it.
Joselu was there in
like you see, and a lot of strikers would be asleep in that moment.
Yeah.
Because you think that Neuer will just catch it. This guy was awake.
Nah, he was
oh my
God. And that goes a credit to Ancelotti changes. That's what you're talking about.
And you know how Madrid are, if they score one, I just knew that the second one is coming.
It's coming because they are fans alone. And that's one thing I was saying about Etihad. the City fans are too quiet, you know. But Madrid, even though they were down by 1-0, they were screaming on them. They were shouting the whole time, whistling. Those are whistles. I don't even know.
Yeah, it was loud. It was loud.
And then so I was doing some research today, trying to find the part where Real Madrid are getting this. At first, it was a rumor. It's a hearsay, but today I found out that Real Madrid go to the fountain of Sibel. Look for that. After every trophy they win, at the end of their parade, they go to this fountain and present the trophy to the statue over there. And then they put a banner, like a Real Madrid banner on the this is in Madrid capital. So go and check that out, guys.
Mad thing.
The fountain of Sibel, where a Phrygian goddess. Look how
it's all starting to make sense.
Yeah, because it has to be something. This is not normal.
It's like for years and years. It's crazy.
Yeah, European heritage. I think it's a typical European club. They are very traditional about their things, and the club is for the king. Madrid is owned by the king, so they'll go through traditions.
But guys, let's talk about the offside buckle.
Yep.
What do you think? Was it
I think it's very unfair to
I think what everybody is complaining about is why didn't the ref let the play continue?
Yes, the
and then we go back and watch what happened. Which is what we see happening since
King. Yes.
And with Joselu's goal, the same thing happened.
They allowed him to score and then we go and watch it after.
So why not delete?
They were so upset. Do you see Muller's face? Yeah. His face was red. He was upset.
And everyone went to the linesman like, come on, bro.
And it's like in that moment, it was so sad because now the ref has blown over, so they can't do anything about it. It's gone.
It reminds us of Liverpool this season. The same, similar. Exactly. Because you have to let it play.
Yeah. It reminds us of the conversation we had recently about referees. Like everywhere, they are not serious. Because that was a bad mistake. And then two Codems were saying that, after the ref said sorry. Like, bro,
what are you saying?
Why are you telling me, bro?
This is a Champions League final, man.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And talking about referees, today is 23 years of the main line
disaster.
Yes. Oh wow!
And their souls rest in peace.
Rest in peace, man. 23 years is crazy.
23 years, man. Already. Never again, but still, referees are misbehaving.
But yeah, so I guess just to wrap up on the whole story, and again to hammer home that Joselu he's going to tell his grandchildren about this.
And when was it? In the last Madrid final in Paris. He was there to watch Madrid.
Yes, as a fan.
I saw that.
Just 2 years ago.
It's crazy.
2 years ago.
All the hard work.
It's beautiful. It's a beautiful story.
From Germany to England.
All the journey.
Bro, man was in Stoke and Newcastle, man. The weather. Spain.
Playing with some dead players.
Oh, God.
Hey.
Life, man.
This is why we love football, you know.
Yeah. This match was like Drake versus Kendrick. Because Bayern is Drake, and Madrid. They thought they can't do it, and Kendrick came with the OVO. Joselu said OVO. Oh, Charlie. So fire song. I mean,
So as Madrid is going to the final, are we seeing them winning the trophy again? Apollo 15.
Madrid versus Dortmund.
I mean, don't hope. Just don't give up.
And the way
I'm not give up. My money is on Dortmund. I said it after the.
That's what everybody thinks.
I understand.
Even in the game to the 89th minute, Dortmund will think they've won.
Yes, Madrid.
Until the fountain of Selwyn.
2-0 to Dortmund. 2-0
to Dortmund. Hey, my children, the time has come.
This one is Wembley. It's too far. It's far from Spain. So
they've been doing it everywhere.
The magic is not working.
And another crazy thing I saw, Ronaldo won in his home country, Portugal. Gareth Bale also won in Cardiff.
So Belly.
So they are saying Bellingham.
Jude Belly.
Then Benzema won in Paris, right?
Exactly.
Crazy.
So look at that. Is it Bellingham? You see, Real Madrid.
Sancho to win in his own.
You see, but Sancho doesn't have the story, you know. But Real Madrid, there's always some, aura of Charlie. Is
all right. So then to meet again, this is Sulia.
Sulia.
Sulia.